What's up guys, and welcome to Xbox On. This week's deals are made up of offers from the Warner Brothers publisher sale, plus some cheeky deals of gold that you can grab with your Xbox Live Gold subscription. But before Bex and I dive into some awesome savings, we just wanted to point out that 81% of you aren't subscribed to the channel. And with the Xbox Series X coming out later this year, you're going to want to make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on a single thing, as we're going to have a ton of exclusive Xbox content right here on the channel. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and you won't regret it. I promise.
For our first deal this week, we've got something huge, the Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath Collection. And that's collection with a K, by the way, because of course it is. The latest installment of this gorilla good fighter series was already a massive game, but this edition packages it up with all its DLC, including the new Aftermath expansion. Aftermath extends the original campaign with a new story, featuring twists, turns, betrayals, and a time heist. Plus, new stages, hilarious friendship fatalities, and of course, new fighters. There are a couple of returning fan favourites, Fujin, the wind god who can smash up opponents with the cheeky tornado, and Shiva, with 4 arms to double the punches. But the most exciting addition has to be RoboCop. As you'd expect, he brings the big guns and is even played by the man himself, Peter Weller. Throw in all the other DLC combatants, again spelt with a K, including the Joker and Arnie's Terminator, and you've got a 34-strong roster of fighters to choose from. Even at full price, this is an impressive bundle, but with 25% off, it's pretty much a must.
If the mention of the Joker there made your ears prick up and wonder, what if it was all superheroes and villains? Well, Injustice 2 has got you covered. This is a fighting game made by the same studio, set in a dark version of the DC universe where Superman is just as frowny as Batman and almost as violent as his Mortal Kombat equivalents. It's not so much the battle of good versus evil as good versus good, evil versus evil, and every shade of grey in between. Which is good news for you because it means you get to play pretty much anyone from the Cape and Mask Brigade and pit them against anyone else. We're talking Wonder Woman, The Flash, Harley Quinn, even Gorilla Grodd, who, for anyone who doesn't know, is a giant hyper-intelligent ape with psychic powers. And every one of them can be heavily customized to your liking, with a gear system that lets you switch up your playstyle and reinvent these iconic looks. This week, the Legendary Edition of Injustice 2 can be yours for 60% off, adding 10 more fighters, new gear and character skins, and a raised level cap so you can push these heroes and villains even further.
A slightly lighter take on superheroes now, with 75% off the LEGO Marvel Collection, which stacks up LEGO Marvel Superheroes 1 and 2, LEGO Marvel's Avengers, and all of their DLC, to build up one bumper bundle. There's no guts, gore, grim, or grit here, just chunky minifig versions of all your favorite superheroes, from household names like Spider-Man and Captain Marvel, all the way down to deep cuts like Beta Ray Bill and Gorilla Man. Yep, another talking ape. Comics love a good gorilla. If you're looking for a family-friendly co-op game or just a way to tour the Marvel Universe from Wakanda to Asgard, then this collection is the perfect pick. And at just a quarter of the price, there's nothing to block you from jumping in. Sorry.
It's not all superhero-themed deals this week though. Well, not unless you count Agent 47, the astonishing Hitman, as a superhero, which actually, I guess he kind of is. Superpowers include the power of disguise, the ability to make anything a weapon, and the means to make incredibly dramatic murders look like an accident. Not all heroes wear capes, as they say. Some of them wear a suit and tie or whatever they've pulled off their last victim. Hitman 2 is Agent 47's biggest and best outing yet, taking him on another world tour of assassination from New Zealand to New York, and you can grab the gold edition for 80% off. It's a truly killer deal.
Okay, I'm back to the capes for just a moment with 70% off Batman Arkham Knight Premium Edition. This is the culmination of Rocksteady's epic Arkham trilogy, introducing a new bat-eared vigilante to Gotham, the mysterious Arkham Knight of the title. Uncovering the true identity of this villain is just one of the cases you need to crack in this sprawling open-world game, which throws basically the entirety of Batman's rogues gallery at you, from Two-Face to the Riddler and so much more. The base game is included in Xbox Game Pass, but even if you are a subscriber, this deal might still be worth checking out, because the Premium Edition also nets you a ton of skins, challenge packs that let you flex your muscles in combat, stealth, and Batmobile racing sequences, and story add-ons that let you play as everyone from Batgirl to Harley Quinn. It's more than Arkham goodness that you can shake a stick or a batarang at, just for a fraction of the usual price.
From the Dark Knight to the Dark Lord, battle it out to take on the forces of Sauron in Middle-earth Shadow of War Definitive Edition for half price. The game allows you to play both as Ranger Talion and Elf Lord Celebrimbor, whose souls have become entwined as they work to forge a new ring of power to combat Sauron's control over Middle-earth. The game features an awesome evolving nemesis system where you dominate orcs using the Ring of Power and turn them to your side in order to capture key areas of Mordor and the battle against Sauron's army and the Nazgul, although sometimes they might have a feisty word to say back to you. It's definitely one for any Lord of the Rings fans out there, as this game is rich in lore from Tolkien's universe, but it doesn't slack in the gameplay department either, with complex combat controls, huge siege battles, and intricate skill and power trees. Middle-earth Shadow of War is definitely not one to miss out on, and if you want to give it a bash for no extra pennies, it's included in Xbox Game Pass for console and PC.
Okay, so now we've got a few deals with gold offers for you. Just as a reminder, these deals are only available to Xbox Live Gold or Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscribers. Starting with The Surge 2. This is a Souls-like RPG set in a dark future where everyone's constantly cutting about in mech suits, with combat that's all about ripping off limbs to gain weapons, armor, or whatever's currently attached to them. So gaining that gear might cost you an arm and a leg, but the game itself doesn't have to, with a 75% deals with gold discount. Or if you've got Xbox Game Pass, just included with your subscription.
For once, it's actually warm out at the moment, but if you're looking to cool down a bit, you can't do better than Frostpunk. Set in an icy apocalypse, this strategy survival game swears you in as mayor of the last city on Earth, with all your citizens huddled around basically a single giant heater. If it goes out, they're all doomed. But keeping it on will require you to make very tough decisions. Child labor, cannibalism. How much are you willing to sacrifice to keep the lights on and the fires burning? Brr, I'm getting cold just looking at it. And with 35% off this week, it's a much cheaper alternative than air conditioning. Though a quick heads up for any Xbox Game Pass members, this is another one that's in the library for you to play. That's 4 Xbox Game Pass titles in a row. And remember, you get Xbox Live Gold bundled in with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, as well as access to the 100+ console and PC titles in their libraries. So basically, if you're looking for hot gaming offers and haven't got yourself a subscription yet, Game Pass Ultimate is basically deal of the week every single week.
And sticking with the wintry theme for a minute, it doesn't need to be cold out to enjoy a spot of ice hockey. And NHL 20 makes the experience all the more exciting, with a feature-packed update to this long-running series. You can grab it for a frankly ludicrous 80% off thanks to deals with gold, which applies to the Ultimate Edition, dropping even more content into the game. So on top of getting the best hockey game in the world, you also get an extra 16 HUT premium packs, a HUT Hometown Hero choice pack, and 5 unlocked World of Shell hockey bags to help you get up and running even quicker. And there's tons to keep you busy before the next season arrives, with 3 brand new game modes such as HUT Squad Battles, an eliminator mode in World of Shell, and a localized version of the fan favorite Ones mode. So if, like me, you're a bit wobbly on the ice IRL, NHL 20 Ultimate Edition might be the safer option to get your hockey fix this week.
Let's close out with a game you might not have ever heard of before, but I promise you're going to want to know more about it once we're done. 33% off Snakeybus. The premise here is simple. Snake, the classic mobile game, but with a bus. Hence, Snakeybus. As you drive around town picking up passengers, your bus keeps getting longer and longer, meaning you've not only got to navigate tight turns, but dodge your own bendy bus butt as it trails behind you. Luckily, this is no regular extending bus because it can also jump, just like a snake. You know, those famous jumping snakes.
Thanks for watching this week's deals video, guys. If you want to check out even more Xbox news, including the latest Xbox Game Pass additions, check out one of these videos here. We'll see you next time. Bye!